comfortably up now in the set.
Yeah, and Sheriffs have made a great start in the start of this set. Sticks 2 up, make that 5-1 up after a 1-for-1 trade. Good trade.
Definitely worth it for Sheriffs to take that. Elliot Webb now left, 5v1. Ooh, almost 2 hits there.
Yeah, Warfel goes low and he looks for that catch. Double block comes in.
Nice finish from Ben there. The score is 4-2 for Spartans?
6-2.
6-2, right.
6-2 to Spartans as the stream is now back, I believe.
These are fairly quick sets in a minute.
Very quick.
Very aggressive. Plays slow down a bit now, less trading, less 1-for-1s. Single ball game. Oh, but a nice hit there.
Single ball there. Hits all over the place.
I take back what I said when it slowed down.
That's it. This set has definitely not been slow at all. It's been hit after hit, trades after trades. Spartans 2 are that 1 player up. As Warvel tries to play aggressive, he's just hit, can't quite get the block. Obviously the less time you've got to react when you're that close up into the neutral zone, Maddie.
8-2 to Spartans now. I think they're just going for points, aren't they?
Yeah, and that's it. And we spoke about it a little earlier at the end of the season. That's really what it will come down to. Couple of fakes coming from Spartans, but only the single ball released. Oh, and 5. Newton may have got the hit. Do you take that? You know you've got the hit, but you've given away 5 balls. Yep, so 8-2. The score in this game so far. 1 player down. Oh, great jump there from Newton. The other Newton, of course. And although he releases, Spartans do get that trade, but it's a good trade because when you're up that now 4-2, it's worth giving that ball away. Slightly risky play, but a good one at that.
2-ball attack from Spartans, got the hit, just what they were looking for.
And the 2-ball attack, the finisher from Spartans, puts them 10-2 up. Oh, and Jonathan Wilkie.
What a shot.
What a shot. Perfection. But it's a lot of neutral play. Sheriffs with the fakes. Spartans too, then willing to read that.
1 for 1 though, that Holland.
Yeah. Finds the hit, does not find the dodge. Sheriffs have somewhat been in a lot of these sets, but Spartan 2, the experience, and as we say that, a good hit from the side of Sheriffs.
Toe pings from Ben today are absolutely on point. But yeah, Sheriff's 2-ball attacks are just so accurate.
Yeah. They're on time every time, and that's the hardest ones to dodge, especially when they're in that neutral zone. It's you putting your whole body out of the way to then force yourself.
Sheriff's putting the pressure on. I think there's a catch from Sheriff's. So bringing it to 4 versus 2. Double running counter, Sheriff's works. Bringing it down to 3 versus 2.
Yeah, a good hold from Sheriff's 2. They'll go forward with the 3 balls. Maybe the running counter could have been on, but Spartans 2 were definitely a little more back than they like, and a good shot there.
Absolutely shot. What? Oh! Luckily, Sheriff's finished off with a 1-ball attack, but Warble just slipped the catch there.
Score now 10-4 to Spartans. Not long left of the half.
I think false start was called on Sheriffs, so Spartans starting with 1 ball.
I think the call there was a full start on the side of Sheriffs because the rule states that there should be no movement at all. So obviously if you're leaning forward, you're obviously then somewhat gaining an advantage into that.
Which I imagine, yep, Spartans will take the 5-ball attack. It's going to be either tricky to dodge or 2 hits, I imagine, 2 different targets. Straight for Eds. Holding back 2 balls. Getting the hit.
Yeah. It's that dream start that every team wants. The full start from the other side. You get the 5, 3 you get released, and they find a clear target, and they do just that.
What a catch from Spartans there. Sheriffs tried to retaliate, but unfortunately, Spartans just clutched it.
And although Spartans might want to release, they don't need to, and they win the set. So at the half, 12-4 up, a good start from both sides, but Spartans really started to edge forward in a couple of those sets there, Maddie.
What is it? I'm muting myself. 12-4 to Spartans.
Yeah, I can't even get the scoreboard to load normally now. I've tried it off my data. Yeah, it's not loading on my phone either. I'm getting same security error. It doesn't work when I'm on St George's Wi-Fi. But I don't want to. I can momentarily, if I can get it to load.
So the score at the half currently stands 12-4 to Spartans. If you're in that Sheriff huddle, Maddie, what needs to be said? What needs to be done in this second half to at least push Spartans to look for that draw, to look for that win?
I mean, the sets they won is when they shut down the counters and got the wings out straight away. When they got the early few hits, they then just controlled it throughout. So they definitely need to look for like aces on the wings and just slow them down and then slowly pick them off one by one. But I've noticed Spartans have switched in Jaff. They've for a couple
Elliot
of
Webb.
players. Yeah,
Elliot Webb and
who else has come on?
the gentleman in the goal, number 38. Block to start. No, he gets hit off that. Doesn't quite find the full block from the single ball of David Paul.
Spartans are very quick on the rush.
Oh, every time, and it is so hard to play against because you know that ball is getting flung straight back and it's coming straight at you from the get-go.
Again, Spartans' accuracy just picking off Sheriff's players. Wolver trying to go for that trade, but again, not succeeding.
Yeah. Spartans have definitely found themselves victorious in those trades, and this time that 2-ball attack takes out another. Now 4 players up.
Very quick, very aggressive still. Clearly wanting to go for them points.
Oh, and the
what a
pickup
catch from
by
Ed there. Lovely.
the pickup by Ed Hollands.
4v3 now. So the Sheriffs could bring this back.
Rich Carr with that block down right. One of the many experienced names of international dodgeball. I don't believe he's played the recent couple of international tournaments, but I believe he is now back training with the side of the Welsh Dragons.
Spartans playing it very safe, single ball. Imagine wants to waste the time a bit now. Oh, but what a catch.
Yeah, Matt Manns, great catch from him.
And a lovely 2-ball hit again from Spartans.
And the clap, the high five there was a great sounding one.
Yeah,
maybe it
not too happy about that.
hurt the hand of Matt Manns a little because
Yeah.
I felt that back here.
Yep.
So
Ed gonna go for the catch. But unfortunately just gets clipped in the toe.
good set from Spartans, a couple of catches and a couple of smart decisions in that set.
The single balls have just been right into the chest. They've not been very
it's
low or high either side, to be honest. Yeah.
It's an aggressive single ball, and that's what a lot of players will look for. And it was, you know, when we played Spartans earlier, the result might not have gone our way, but there was a couple of hits that we were taking, and knowing that, you know, when they weren't securing these single ball catches, it was around that shoulder area.
You definitely want to be more safe when you're throwing a single ball. Can't risk it with either of these teams. Lovely communication from Sheriffs there. Just getting Spartans out. Again, safe single from Spartans. Currently even.
And that's what you want to see from the side of Sheriffs too, that high press. The single ball doesn't quite find David Paul, he kind of just jumps over it.
Good pressure from Sheriffs, releasing. Bringing them a player up.
Oh,
Saw
and
the opportunities and took it. 2 hits. Ooh. 5v2.
Yeah, Ovenden just runs across Wilkie there, and I think Wilkie is somewhat a little annoyed in that play there, because it's so hard to sort of dodge, especially when a player's sort of falling down in front of you.
Yeah.
It's that distraction that's in front of you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
Again,
Matt Mad.
2-ball counter from Sheriffs. Really fun in there.
Yeah.
Groove, really.
That single ball from the wing has come in a little early, and that's distracted Matt Mads, because Matt Mads is looking straight ahead of him. He's looking for the ball of Ed Holland.
And a lovely finish to that set right there. The score is now 14-6 to Spartans.
Just under 10 minutes. I think I might have been slightly slow on the start of the 15-minute
We'll
timer.
let you off for now.
Ah, thank you.
Jarrett's trying for the rush, but not quite getting the hit. Giving possession to Spartans.
And that's the aggressive from Sheriffs that we wanted from the start. Even if you're not finding that target, it's that high press that you want. Because Spartans otherwise will just take control of the court. When you're playing that high press into the neutral zone, it's what a lot of players fear. Because, you know, when Spartans are high into that, you have so much less movement in your play style.
Drawn in almost,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Which is what they want, because they thrive off that. Oh, unfortunate Jaff there. Really good placement from the Sheriffs.
Yeah. And that's what we spoke about last set. That high, aggressive single ball. They're the hard ones to catch. Shoulder and head height are the hard ones to get your hands around.
You feel like you have to decide in your head beforehand if you're going to catch or dodge it. You can't like be stuttering on when the ball's coming at you. Currently even. But catch from Warval takes Wilkie out of the game. Spartans resetting for 4 balls. Imagine opting to take a 2-ball hit. Absolutely taking out Eds. Sheriff still up there in players. It's nice hit on the counter there. Absolutely shutting it down completely. Forcing Sheriffs to reset with 3 balls.
Oh.
Good trade, 1 for 1.
Man's, he's gone for that simple block that looks like it's coming in slow.
Happens to the best of us.
They're the worst ones because you think it's just dollying in, so you kind of lose grip on the ball that you're holding.
Good hit from Elliott.
Yeah.
But still 1 for 1 trade.
Yeah, good trade there actually. Dan Doherty is obviously, Newton has eyes on Dan Doherty the whole way up. And that's the only target that he's after. Oh!
Lovely finish from Sheriffs there.
And Elliott Webb nearly Actually grabs that, unfortunately, it just bounces before it then comes up into a secure place.
Yeah, Ben Paddock just sneaking up there on the sides. Elliot just not getting further enough back.
An erratic dodgeball in the start of that set, but no team takes the lead early on. Oh, Warble looks at the single ball catch, slightly out of his reach. Single ball, an aggressive single ball from Dan Doherty. And a nice dodge from Matt Manns, returns the favour.
Oh, not
And
getting
Jonathan Wilkie.
Jonathan. Oh dear. Regretting
What
them
have you done
decisions
there?
already.
Yeah.
Another cool one.
Again, lovely 2-ball attack from Spartans. But really good pre-throw from Jaff there. I think toe pinging Ben out. Currently 16-8 to no. Oh my god. 16-8 to Spartans.
Oh, and
Lovely
Ed
hit.
Hollands it out there.
Yeah.
And Spartans yet again starting to run away with a couple of these sets. You know, when they look in their sort of nice play style that they're used to, that defensive play style, the single ball release, that's where they look most comfortable.
Good colour from Batman's there.
Yeah, good, nice little press there, and that's what you need, that extra bit of pressure just by heading to that ball return line.
Sheriff's giving away 4 balls.
And Spartans will have to punish. Oh, but a catch first, the block there.
Oh, nice hit from Samuel Jaffa. Making
Yeah.
it a 4v3. Quite a good comeback.
Oh, so close. Wilkie comes up with that high press, the aggressive ball into chest and straight off.
Pause though for Sam.
Yeah. Sam Wolf, I think when he's gone to catch, he's like slipped back on his knee and like hit his head.
I don't know. Head, knee. But luckily he's up. But time was paused, so whether he'll have to switch off, I do not know. Be a 3v1 in Sheriff's, so what would you do if you were in Sheriff's position right now?
I think it's damage limitation to the end here. Just start playing out these sets. You know, in this set here where you're a 1v3, you've got to go for that single ball catch from the get-go.
Oh, absolutely.
I can imagine Spartans would probably throw more than one ball here. It'd be
They'll either strike and get the hit,
Yeah.
or do a really safe single.
yeah.
No in between.
The experience has to pull through here for Spartans, just to start playing out these sets and making sure you're playing smart dodgeball.
I may even expect a pre-throw from Sheriff just to throw it off a little.
The block there. Now 2 balls are
Get that
Whoa.
pre-throw hit though.
Yep.
It was worth it.
good start. Now only the 1v2. But Sheriffs do have the 3 balls.
Yeah, on the double running counter.
Oh!
Oh, so close.
And it was the ball he had to go for. He looks for the single ball
It
from
was
Matt
the right
Mans
ball,
down low,
absolutely.
but does not get his hands around it.
That is unfortunate. Sheriff did well, really well, to bring that set back round. But unfortunately just could not get the catch at the end. Leaving the score 18-8 to Spartans. Oh my god. Sheriff's getting the hit on the opening rush. Sam Warble did have to come off court, guessing for an injury sub as they paused time.
Single ball released a little higher from the side of Sheriffs, but is valid. Oh, and unlucky there, Rich Carr. Good throw, but gets blocked. Ball pops up, and by the time Rich Carr has time to throw his second one.
Time's been paused. I think David Paul hit, and then the catch was made, but then the players come back in thinking the catch was made after he was hit. So I think the hit was before the catch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's up to the refs to decide.
Yeah, they've decided all 6 of the Sheriffs will return. So a 6v4 in the state of this set at current.
Three-ball attack, managed to get Spartans out. Just what they wanted. Again, shutting down that wing. Comfortably up now in this set. Really good hit there.
And a 5-on-3 now. And the Spartans look at clawing this set back. Or are Sheriffs going to look at taking another set in their favour? And that it'd be a great result for Sheriffs. You know, they're down the bottom of their table, but all these sets, all the set points they'll need, and that's it.
Ooh. Catch on Sheriff's side. Leaving it a 5v1. Oh, refs just pause time once again.
So Elliot Webb is out in that play. I think there might be talks of a blue card. I know he threw late and he calls himself out on it.
We got the scoreboard back! Woo!
The scoreboard is back.
April, you magic woman. So it was all complaints can go to James. It wasn't April's fault.
But that set does end, so I believe
I think we nearly did the scoreboard anyway. Yeah, you're the end game here.
so. In the dying parts of this set and of this game, one player up, Sheriffs 2. Single ball comes in, but it's blocked early on. Spartans 2 still in the lead in this whole game, but Sheriffs 2 up in the set. Oh, and a ball is dropped. 2 out. And all is starting to fall apart from the side of Sheriffs 2. They were up in this set.
There's much longer left.
No, I haven't got much left on my timer, but I think I was a couple of times out where they didn't pause it. Oh, Spartans only up.
Oh, what a catch.
Yeah, Spartans only up 16-10. Now equal in this set.
Oh, time's been called though. It was a draw, 3-3.
And that is the end result. So 17-11 to the side of Spartans 2.
Very good game.
Very good game. (17-11) to the side of Spartans 2. Next up, on this court, you'll have Thunder Dodge versus Rangers 2, and I will have to
Hi everyone, welcome to the next match of the day here on Court 2 at the English National League. So we've got Thunder Dodge facing off against Bedford Rangers. So we think we're looking at, this is 5th v 9th, we were saying, Sam?
Yeah, Bedford Rangers sitting fairly comfortably mid-table. Thunder Dodge, a much less comfortable season thus far. We'll see how this one pans out. Bedford Rangers seconds boasting a fairly strong team today, having Sam Mason in their ranks, as well as George Hibbett and Mike Linden, who I think will play for the first at some point or another this season, as well as Lewis Smith playing on the left wing. So a fairly well-stocked arsenal of Bedford Rangers playing today. Thunder Dodge playing for their League One lives at this point.
Good aggression off the start there from Thunder Dodge, making Mike Lincoln really dodge out the way on that right-hand side for Rangers. Unfortunate there with the hit in the middle.
A shot from Bryn Knight. Probably Ronaldo's more of a catcher, but showing that his arm is plenty of a threat. And there you go.
Nice catch from Bryn Knight.
Straight away on the doors. Taking a lovely low catch.
You can see Rangers, I think, will be wanting to play this relatively simple. They like a one-ball game. So they're going to try and basically get possession of 3 balls, throw 1 for a hit. So Thunder Dodge need to stay on their toes. And then when they lack that opportunity, they're going to, so here we are, we'll have 3 balls again. Thunder Dodge looking like they are trying to make something out of these counters, staying up court, looking for the revenge hits as well. So there you go, searching singles. Thunder Dodge doing well there. Just the 1 hit and no losses. So we're now down to 5-3. So only a 2-player deficit for Thunder Dodge.
Yeah, slowly and surely they've got to make inroads in this set. They can't win it all straight away.
Nice 1 for 1.
Yeah, nice work at the trades. Trade that benefits Lewis Smith more than benefits Lester Williams. Rangers still 4-2, 4 balls in hand.
Nice blocking there from Thunder Dodge.
Don't find the mark.
So, and ball's gone back as well. So it'll be the 3 to Thunder Dodge. So you just, wow, do you go for a 2-ball hit, just try and get the numbers more even, or are you just going to bin 1 off and try and push?
One way or another, you've got to be wary of the cannon threat that Bedford Rangers possess. They do get a hit on Sam Mason, but he manages to exchange himself off for one of the Thunder Dodge players. Again, trades benefiting Bedford Rangers as the team that are up.
Nice block. Yeah, good awareness there from Jack Evans front of court.
An invalid attempt from Rates. These two Welshmen in for Bedford Rangers.
Yes. Yeah, so Thunder Dodge now looking to either make that, no, just going for the big shot, go for the counter, nice. Oh, well played there by Thunder Dodge, because he's tanked across court towards Bryn Knight, then last minute threw at Jack Evans, but Bryn's now got the momentum forward.
And he does secure that
there we go, good honesty there from Thunder Dodge.
A very, very impressive first set from Bryn Knight in particular. But Bedford Rangers take it. They made hard work of it. They looked like they were going to coast their way towards victory, but Thunder Dodge doing well to make inroads on that one.
Yeah, I think Thunder Dodge would have been pleased to make something of that set, in that they had a few outs early doors which can really rattle you, but they did well to stay in it right till the end. An eclectic uniform for the ball retrievers for Bedford Rangers. Very nice hat there.
Simon Parsons, a man with true style.
Yeah, a fashion icon if ever there was one. Bounce there from Rangers. So low ball looking for the hits. They weren't successful that time. So are Thunder Dodge going to play 1 ball back, do we think? No, going aggressive for 2.
They do make the hit on rate. Smith does well to punish in the middle and dodge the after throw from his opposing winger.
Yeah, so they don't well.
Results in a 1-for-1 trade, but Bedford Rangers do retain 4 balls. They're on play 3. 3 balls at an empty target, probably.
Oh no, that would be unfortunate for Thunder Dodge. Did really well almost to make something out of that, but they've also got a revenge hit.
In amongst that, Smith trades himself on the left hand side. Nice pre-throw from Lincoln.
Yep.
Yeah, the risk you take when you have 2 balls in hand.
I was going to say, a lot of players would choose not to do that, and I think we've just had a quite good demonstration of why.
It's not without its downsides when you only take 1 ball up. But if there's a ball that flies up for a ricochet, you're in no position to cover.
Strong catch there from from Simon in ball retrieving.
Brilliant timing from Knight and Lincoln.
Yeah.
Doing very well to
I think
pin down Thunder Dodge.
it's easy to forget when you watch a lot of the men's games where they're favouring that one ball style, but 2 balls on target can be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, sometimes there's absolutely no answer for it. Even if you've got a ball to protect yourself with. 2 balls well timed, well placed.
I thought he just made it there, but
four
again.
balls equally difficult. Yeah, Bedford Rangers make it a bit more light work of that set, but 4-0 to the Rangers as it stands.
Yeah, and not so. So I think we've had wipeouts both time, haven't we? Even though we were on a 1-for-1 in the first, so I think we're going fairly quickly, which will probably, to be honest, suit Rangers better than it does Thunder Dodge.
Particularly if it's Rangers very much a momentum team. It's probably fair to say. I think that's probably a trait that's possessed well within their club. When they get going, they're really hard to stop, and Thunder Dodge will want to apply some brakes and pressure before too long. Not making too much good work of it so far. Two ball attacks, taking out the empty target.
I think as well, sometimes it's just really nice to see people take the momentum. Don't worry about making it too overcomplicated. If you've got 4 balls, just throw 2 at the same person and get them out, and then you still retain the possession for the counter if you want it later.
Simple game dodgeball, really.
Yeah,
in amongst that,
that's huge. It was suddenly 4 on 3. I know. Sam's been called as well.
In amongst that, Lincoln and Evans get traded out in that volley, and I think Mason steps over the far line. Results in a 3-on-3. 3 balls in the hands of Rangers.
Minimalist dodging, but very effective there from Thunder Dodge in the middle.
Does the job.
Yeah.
So can't really argue with the results.
Oh, and then a hit.
Gets caught
and a catch that! Beautiful work.
Thunder Dodge really turning things around here.
And that's huge. 4 on 3 with 4 balls.
Not the player you want to be throwing at, although he's dangerously close to that back line.
4 on 1. Yeah, I got there in the end. Some of us have been here all day. Apologies in advance for the nonsense. Yeah, so a lot of work there to do for Bryn Knight. Let's see. But he's going aggressive straight off the bat.
Throwing at ball holders isn't really going to get him anywhere, it's probably fair to say.
Ooh. Yeah, did well to get his hands out of the way there at the back.
Yeah.
So 3 balls now to Thunder Dodge. Unlucky. Bryn set himself to the catch. I think that did Thunder Dodge very well to throw slightly outside his body, so you don't really want to make those catches on the outside of your knee, because you're basically completely relying on getting your hands there on the right time. So that was well read by the Thunder Dodge team.
The throw came in slightly early, so Knight was still kind of recovering from the swing of his pre-throw, so he was not in a position to try and make that catch. A change for the Bedford Rangers in Greg Whitehouse joins the party. Jack Evans is now on. He's not on retrieving duty. He's sitting on the bench.
He's sitting in the futsal goal.
And George Hibbett is also on the pitch. So
and immediately applying pressure.
Bryn Knight has gone off as well. Hibbett another player who's hasn't looked anywhere near out of place in their ones through a decent amount of the season.
Oh, great take there.
Raids. Yeah, that'll be a nice settler for him. He's had a few dubious outs early on in the set, early on in this game, but a real nice settler for him.
I think as well, nothing necessarily wrong there from Thunder Dodge. They're clearly trying to play this sort of reply game, so they take a single ball in and they throw a second ball. They throw a ball back immediately to try and take advantage of the players being up court. But fantastic take there from Greg.
Particularly early sets when there's still 6 players on court, giving away a catch isn't actually that detrimental.
Yeah. And again, right wing for
a trading sequence like that going your way. It's up at a 1-for-2 for in favour of Thunder Dodge. Bit of communication breakdowns on the wingers. Could have gone for a coordinated double counter there with Bedford Rangers electing to release 2 balls on the attack, but only a single ball goes back to Sam Mason. He stays alive without too much worry. Nice dodging from Whitehouse. Nice post throw from Mason. Results in
Dunford, unfortunately, not to get out of the way of that. He put a lot of work in.
There's a question on whether that was a ricochet hit onto his teammate next to him, but none of the refs seem particularly moved by that one.
So it's 1-for-1.
Hibbett trades himself in the middle, and Mason's also walking off. So it's a 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Well, what did look like a good trade from Hibbett as with Rangers being the team that were up in the set. Now level pegging, double counter, nicely executed by Whitehouse and Lincoln.
Yeah, they even took that moment there to get in time with the run-up even, which sometimes you feel like you don't have the time to do, but actually there it's so important to release at the same time.
And do exactly the same thing there again. Nice laterals from Thunder Dodge. Staying alive from this one.
Oh, there we go. Well, Greg Whitehouse will be pleased with that set. 2 catches.
Only one. It was right this the first one.
Ah.
That one worth 2 set points though, so there you go. Make of that what you will.
So I think that puts us 6-2.
6-2, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I really wish the refs would angle the scoreboard this way. We're relying on memory a little bit here.
I think keep an eye. There we are. I think it's number 10 who's currently gone back to play position number 5 for Thunder Dodge. He's putting a lot of aggression on. He's got a good arm on him. Unlucky there.
Nice work from Hibbett. Yeah, nice work from Smith and Rate as well to draw the attention of the Thunder Dodge players so that Hibbett's throw is disguised, and by the time the player sees it, it's too late. Nice throwing attack from Rangers to secure that hit.
I think it goes to show as well, even though obviously not everyone can have a ball and be throwing all the time, it's so key that if you're a player without a ball, you've got a really big role in terms of providing cover and distraction for your teammates. Number 27 hoping for the ricochet catch, but not happening.
Good patience from Whitehouse to bait out that big movement and then punish him when he's not in a state to make a second one.
Yeah.
That post throw goes through Lewis Smith's block onto his feet.
Yeah, good.
It's one of 2 fairly uncoordinated counters from Thunder Dodge, so Rangers ending up with 4 balls in hand. They have the opportunity to take a revenge hit here. They throw 2 balls at ball and don't quite find him.
Yeah, the Thunder Dodge ball retrievers with a lot of work to do, although those 10 years at St George's Park banners do a lot of work in holding onto the balls for you, luckily. Great block from Mike Lincoln.
Yeah, he saw that late. He did well to manoeuvre the ball up.
Yeah, moving his back feet out of the way, because so often you get the ball there last minute and it just skims through and hits you on the feet. So he's done very well there.
Yeah, because the spectators put the ball on the wrong side. That's why Hibbett's passing the ball back. 3 balls in the hand of Thunder Dodge. It lets us throw quite a few single balls at ball holders, it appears.
But we're still early doors in the set, aren't we? We reckon we've got about 2 minutes to go. So it's not time yet to start pulling out all the stops for the hits.
A big old chaotic exchange resulting in a double counter on the Thunder Dodge winger. Plenty of attempts at revenge hits, none of them successful.
There we see it again. George Hibbett going up against number 10 for Thunder Dodge, really applying that pressure in the neutral zone. So they've made a 1-for-1 trade, but as you say, Rangers have already got the numbers, so that's going to work for them every day of the week at this stage.
Yeah, Rangers trying to bait out that pre-throw. They don't make it, but they do make the standing counter hit on Rate. The remaining balls go high, and he leaves the ball alone. So he's left with 4 balls in hand, it appears. Yeah, Lincoln doing very well to make himself a target, protect Mason and Whitehouse. The way they've been catching recently don't really need too much protecting, but yeah, he's doing it anyway.
Momentum still very much with Rangers, even though clearly the balls are with Thunder Dodge. So all they need to do really is time out of the set, and there you go. So another 2 points on the board for Bedford Rangers, who I think dominant, a bit strong, but they're looking very comfortable at the minute. They seem to be playing in their style, and it's working for them. So I don't think we've seen them stretched as yet. Yeah,
I think Thunder Dodge will be keen to win probably one of the next 2 sets to retain this as a contest. I think if Rangers go into the half at 10-2, it feels a much bigger mountain to climb than if it's 8-4. But we'll see. Thunder Dodge doing well to catch like that out of thin air. I think that's the thing, is that I think Thunder Dodge have had quite a lot of the basic skills narrowed down, but their ball possession is what's killing them at the moment. Rangers have had 4 balls an awful lot of the time and putting it to good use there, securing that hit with 2 balls and getting the 5th, recycling the ball from the pre-throw.
I think we're going to have 2 different targets here. Yep, there you go. But only 1 hit. Good dodge from the Thunder Dodge number 4 there. But yeah, they found the hit on the left-hand side.
Yeah, the good work from the early catch kind of undone.
And again, Hibbett with pressure in the neutral zone, stopping that would have been a single ball counter, protecting the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, Rangers doing well to nullify the game. That said, double counters.
I was going to say double counter from Thunder Dodge.
Yeah, doing well to kind of inject some kind of imbalance. They don't make the hit on Evans. He does well to survive, but 2 balls in the hands of Thunder Dodge now.
And we've got a lot of feet in the way at that height from here, haven't we? So it wasn't particularly clear what had happened. Play ball on Rangers.
They don't make it count either.
Oh,
And
excellent.
It's punished.
Excellent hit from Thunder Dodge there. Sometimes you don't need to overthink it. Just go for the player closest to you and hit him really hard.
Yeah, they might catch one in a few. Case in point from White House.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing control. And then to just catch that ball in the air, because as soon as, of course, it's secure with one hand and a body part, you're fine.
Yeah,
and to
excellent.
land off court secures the set for Rangers.
Excellent presence of mind from.
Was it a draw? Sorry, April.
I'm not sure it was. I think it was. I thought it was a Rangers win. Anyone with good eyes nearby might be able to see the scoreboard.
That's it. As we go into half time, we will find out what the score is for sure. So half time and a change of ends. So some teams find they benefit from having the wall, which is furthest from us currently behind them, as if you throw hard enough, the balls will come back to you more often. So we'll have to see how the ball retrievers cope. It is I'd say it's much more different ball retrieving end to end than it is playing.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I think with mentioned a little bit around Thunder Dodge's ball discipline and ball possession. Can confirm it is 10-2. Apologies for the tech issues here. But yeah, with Thunder Dodgers being very trigger happy with their counters, which has been securing them a decent number of hits. They've been catching quite a few players off guard, and that's what's been keeping them going toe to toe in most of the sets. They have been punished a little bit by Bedford Rangers recycling the odd ball from hitting the back wall and coming back. Thunder Dodge are in the knowledge that pretty much all balls that Rangers throw, they will retain, and they might get the odd one of their counters back, so they might have a slightly easier time with ball possession. It looks like there's going to be a couple of changes on the Thunder Dodge side. Seen a few players electing to go, or players who turn their shots inside out, normally a fairly surefire sign that they're going to be on ball retriever duty. Looks like David Bradbury is poised and ready. And the other Blessed Williams brother is also ready to join the fray.
So I think it's going to be interesting to see whether Thunder Dodge decided to completely change tactics, considering that I think it's fair to say we've been playing very much at Rangers' pace. They haven't been unsuccessful with a lot of the sort of one ball style tactics, but Rangers are clearly coming out on top more often.
Yeah, they've been living well with the trades. I think the main thing is that they kind of almost bite one too many times on those trades and ends up and then giving away the fourth ball an awful lot. They've been securing a decent ratio of hits. Rangers have also been doing that. It must be said. Like the trading exchanges are generally a fairly even part of this game. But yeah, then the fact that Rangers are ending up with 4 balls more often not off the back of it and putting it to good use an awful lot of the time.
I think refs just changing the scoreboard over, and I think we'll be ready to go on court 2. Yeah, so no change as far as I can see to Rangers.
Bryn Knight's back on.
Oh no, Bryn Knight's back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hayes is going to have a go. Bounce there.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting is you can see that Thunder Dodge are looking. A lot of people are throwing quite low with these singles, which I think is. You can see why, because no one wants to give away the catches, but it does mean that you're less likely to hit someone opportunistically. I feel if you're throwing low.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Good movement there from Thunder Dodge in the middle. So they are very high, like Rangers controlling this game with that very high pressure even after the single's been thrown. So George Hibbett isn't moving until he knows what Thunder Dodge have done with the counter. There we go. Conceded play ball though.
Yeah, fakes to try and bait out possession from Bedford Rangers. Puts them on play ball. Jack Evans does well to negate the double pre-throw and throws ball fairly safe to beat the play ball. 3 balls in the hands of Thunder Dodge. They're a player down here.
Oh, and it's not the time to give away that catch, unfortunately, because now We're at 6 on 5.
Uno reverse card incoming. 6 on 5 now in favour of Thunder Dodge. Nice catch from Hayes in the middle, takes out Smith.
Yeah.
Play ball again on Bedford Rangers by the looks of things.
I think it potentially also goes to show with those close quarter plays, because Rangers did very well getting very far forward to throw at Hayes. I think with less time to almost prepare for your throw, you've got to remember that you still don't want to be throwing centre of mass. And Hayes has punished them a couple of times for that. So we're still sticking to the sort of very much the one ball game. Thunder Dodge going to gather those 3 balls and I think go for another one ball attack in exchange. Oh, confidence there from Thunder Dodge, just put it straight down the middle. Greg Whitehouse probably be a bit frustrated with that one, but it was a good release. It came off his hand very quickly.
Nicely done. Good fakes as well from both the Blessed Williams pair on the wings to disguise where that ball's coming from.
Yeah.
The subsequent aggressive counters from Lincoln and Hibbett bait out that 4th ball and again putting it to good use.
Oh, Hayes unfortunately couldn't push it up. And a catch from George Hibbett as well.
Doing very well there. I think that's really changed the complexion of this set.
I think, as you say, from having the confidence of gathering those 4 balls and then not mess about, just go for that 2-ball hit, get the hit in the bag for Rangers, and now suddenly here we are. You've gone from 6-5 down to 4-2, 5-2 up, and then 1 out, 1 for 1.
Yeah, Smith puts his all into to hit out Laurel on the running counter.
Who I think was trying to pass the ball to Rocket, wasn't he? And then they got a bit confused.
Smith knows that he's pretty much dead to rights if the double counter gets executed properly, but he's in the knowledge that if there's any trade that happens, then it absolutely benefits Rangers. So decides to say, well, if I'm going out, then I'm going to take you with me.
Definitely. And we time out. So we make that 12-2 to Thunder Dodge after the first set of the second half.
Not to Thunder Dodge, but yes, case in point.
12-2
to Rangers. Sorry, Thunder Dodge fans. That's a set that potentially takes us out of reach of Thunder Dodge. Now they're playing for set difference, potentially more than a result at this point. And also, I guess for from experience and for just general.
Oh, unfortunate there. A great block from Dunfold on the right wing for Thunder Dodge, and then trying to make that catch, but just bobbled out of his hands.
Worth going for, commits fully to going for the catch.
Oh, and we've seen how effective Smith's been on that wing, so to take the opportunity to hit him as well, I thought we'll do well for Thunder Dodge here.
Yeah, it does cost 5 balls, unfortunately, and potentially a player as a result. Blessed Williams is gone.
Again, Rangers being very decisive with 2 2-ball releases, only one of which finds the target, but still, that puts them again a player ahead. Great dodging from Jack Evans there. Good to see the jump and the sideways movement, because ultimately, just jumping in the air, unless you're very good at it, doesn't tend to be that successful.
Catching out
there.
On the far side.
That's a big play.
Dunford also throws through Mason's block. He's looks a little cuts a dejected figure on going to the outbox, unfortunately.
Laurel not quite finding Mike Lincoln there, although it was a very good attempt. They want to keep this 1-player lead now.
Yeah, Lincoln will probably think twice about pre-throwing again, with Laurel kind of going for the post throw. He's doing very well in terms of keeping a high line, but still keeping himself alive from the pressure from Blessed Williams.
Excellent thinking
Hayes.
From Mike Lincoln, it has to be said. He saw that ball on court and knew that he was going to have to take the initiative and push forward. Oh, just about blocking there on the edge.
Yeah. Plenty of refs calling that.
Yep, I'm happy with the block. And then, of course, you're allowed to regain the control of the ball in your hands. I think it was a bit sticky for a second there, but he held on.
Nice double
hit there, nice hit there. So can Thunder Dodge keep the control here to see this out to a win? Aggressive throwing from Rangers. Not much Bryn Knight could do from there, to be honest, apart from throw himself bodily out the way. So you can forgive him for going for the catch.
Yeah, you feel like if the counters are pretty well coordinated and orchestrated, then they're likely to put him dead. They're likely to secure the hit, even if he does go for a big dodge. So you feel like if they're coming straight, then you back yourself to catch them every now and then. May as well give it a go. The catch would really turn the set on its head.
Good work from number 6 there for Thunder Dodge. Doesn't need anything, just needs to get out of the way of Mike Lincoln's ball. 3 in the hand of Thunder Dodge now. They want to walk up together. Oh, there we go. Lovely, well played there. Mike set himself for that final catch. It just wasn't to be. To be fair, he had no time to set for.
He had plenty of things to
do. And he made a valiant attempt to getting his body in the right place, but it wasn't to be that time.
It'll be a little miff with that one, but another couple of points on the board for Thunder Dodge. 12-4 now. Rangers again winning that middle ball, but it is in contested territory, so difficult to make a quick start work from there. Just elect to set.
Oh, Hayes again!
Hayes has had a brilliant game here. He knows his job. He's been recipient of a lot of single ball attacks from both the set plays from Rangers and the after throws, but he's taken a few really nice catches.
Yeah. I think it's at a certain point you have just got to accept, haven't you, that certain people are not the players to throw out today, and I think Hayes has more than proved that it's very dangerous to put those single balls on him. Great dodging there again from Jack Evans, getting high over the ball. Evans
potentially guilty of what we'd mentioned Thunder Dodge were being particularly trigger happy on in terms of pre-throwing away the fourth ball.
Oh, Smith will be a bit frustrated with that, I think.
Smith, he's looked a little leggy of late, but it's been a long day for all concerned.
I was going to say, worth saying this is the final match of this session, so both of these teams will have played a match previously.
Yeah, I think he'd also been on retrieving duty for their first earlier, so he's been put himself through the races so far.
Yeah, Jack Evans keeps it simple with the block. Yeah, 2 balls to Rangers, so a good thing, looking for a counter here. Well, I think Bryn Knight should be fine. He knocked the ball out of his own. Oh, well, it's been called as a fun ball block, so that's fair enough.
Yeah, he looks a little miffed about that one, but he's taking his out nonetheless. Hayes looking for Evans, doesn't quite find him.
Lots of pressure there from Thunder Dodge. I think finally getting a chance to give back what they've been taking from Rangers.
Nice shot from Mason.
Oh, Greg Whitehouse would be devastated with that. Sam Mason went for a classic tombstone. And then one ball ricochets up and Greg hasn't managed to take it.
Unfortunate. Those ones are always worth going for, but
Barrett Williams needs to keep it simple.
Thunder Dodge are going to have 2. It's lost a little bit on that court. It's now...
I'm not a medical professional, but Jack Evans is holding his shoulder. Indicating that potentially the man is quite tired, so I think he'll be trying to get rid of those balls so that Thunder Dodge are forced to play onto him.
Yeah, still got 3 though. Evans drop to the bench for a bit of a breather after this one. We'll see.
Yeah, he's been playing well, but it's important to manage those injury risks as well. They've got an 8-man team, so you do need to use them. And it is just absolutely exhausting being left in by yourself. Done well to survive that though. Is Hayes going to do it again? Not quite. Bit too close.
Still a lot of work for Evans to do here.
Yep, very good. Barrett Williams knows he just needs to block, preferably get that ball back to Evans on the far side of court and just keep him working.
Yeah, good patience from Thunder Dodge here. They can.
Yeah. And time.
They could have tried to force the issue, but it's quite rare that actually results in a success a lot of the time.
Especially with that kind of player deficit as well.
Exactly. So as much as it's good to keep a few more seconds on the match clock, getting the 2 points is the most important thing. David Bradbury is now on the pitch, and Knight goes over the middle line at the start.
It's carnage in the neutral zone.
Couple of lapses of concentration up court from Thunder Dodge. That said, they're still, especially after that, they're now a player up.
Greg Whitehouse got well under the first 2, and then the third ball, just found his back. Good release from Bradbury there.
You're always hoping to luck a little bit when you're the recipient of a 3-ball attack to make something happen. 2-ball attack takes up Blessed Williams.
So Hayes going to go and take the left wing for Thunder Dodge. 3-on-3. Balls are with Rangers. Keeping it simple. 2 balls on an empty target. Laura did well to get out of the way of that.
Yeah, Bradbury knows what both Mason and Smith can do on the backtrack.
another.
Not electing to set with possession, they're going to have 3 again.
Although it must be getting serious because Simon Parsons has taken his hat off as a ball retriever.
Wow. Bring you true content updates.
Oh, it's Hayes. Oh,
Yeah,
excellent
nice.
cover throw from George Hibbett there because Hayes would have had
heads-up
that.
Play. I think a few thoughts ran through Hibbett's head in terms of whether he could catch the ricochet off Hayes, but decides to go with the slightly more straightforward. Let's just hit him before he can catch.
Yeah.
Bradbury looks for Mason on the backtrack, can't quite find him.
Yeah, I think
It's going to be 3 balls in the hands of Rangers again.
a bold choice to go for Sam Mason, I think, out of those 3 up court, but he did well. Here he is again, front of court. But I think they'll come back and set with 3.
Yeah, Rangers doing well to nullify the counter threat possessed by Thunder Dodge at this point. Now on play ball, Rangers know they're going to have a counter opportunity here.
Well coordinated, yeah, and just caught the back of his shirt.
Good honesty there. Yeah,
Horrible when that
I think
happens.
it's going to be a little myth with that one because I think he smelt blood there. I think he saw a decent follow-up hit on Smith, but yeah, Hibbett does well to make him pay.
Oh, and Laurel really committed. He could have had either of those 2, but really, to be fair, really good placement from the Rangers boy there. They knew what they needed to do. Just finish the set, get it over and done with. And we think we're probably approaching the last 2 sets. We've got just over 3 minutes on the clock by our calculations. So we'll be going for a 3-minute set.
It appears so, yeah.
Laurel's pulled up, didn't quite make it away in time. And to be fair, Bryn Knight is very rapid on that middle ball.
Yeah, as soon as you know you're not going to win the middle, then there's an argument for just backing out of it. Means that if there is a quick start opportunity, then there's not there to take it. In
Big
amongst
play.
that, there's 2 very aggressive counters that take out Smith and Hibbett, take out both wingers.
Townsend is on for Thunder Dodge, controlling on that left wing. Oh, good 2-ball release there. Finds Bryn Knight, who's they take out off the floor.
Nice change from Thunder Dodge as well to start throwing those 2 balls in early game. They've been doing it a lot. They've been doing it a lot more late on in sets, but often they've been doing single ball releases. Bryn Knight essentially is caught slightly off guard by the second ball coming in. Done for Dodgeball to get out of the way of Mason and punish him. Rate doesn't find him either. Oh no, he does.
No, he does. Good honesty there. I think it hit the sort of roll across his shoulders, which is very difficult to see from this angle.
Yeah, nice work. Yeah, good punish from Rate in amongst all that. Good blocks.
2 blocks from Mike Lincoln.
Those double throws almost too good from Thunder Dodge.
Right foot. No, Dave Bradbury isn't quite quick enough to get the ball.
Yeah, that's a shame. That would have been 4 in the hands of Thunder Dodge, but they have to make do with 3.
Sam Mason taking no chances there, blocks that ball far away. Again, it's worth pointing out now, there's very little incentive for Rangers to take risks at this point. The game is arguably in the bag, and they just want these sets to go to time and to really settle on that big set difference.
Yeah, absolutely. They know that Thunder Dodge are going to have to
Make
trying
things
to force
happen.
the issue, really.
Nice 2 hits though. Let's see if
nice shot from Bradbury to take out Mason. Just skims his shoulder, as well as Laurel throwing through Rate's block. Leaves Lincoln on his own.
I think Michael Lincoln's put a real shift in this match. He has played spectacularly well on that wing for Rangers.
Yeah, he's done very well to survive a lot of the Thunder Dodge threats, but he's going to need to do more than just survive this one, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hayes, I think, making a strong tactical decision to come back with 3. They just want to finish this set, get a good hit.
Lincoln does well to bait on the pre-throw.
Oh, the underarm as well. That's not
Gets a
okay.
quick shot from onto Laurel to tie the set.
Oh, and that
Bradbury
comes out
just
as a
shrugs,
draw.
what do you
That's huge from Mike Lincoln. Giving absolutely no quarter, even in the absolute death of it. We're either at full time or we have a timeout, but I think it's...
Yeah, I think
we are full time there.
All things considered, full time. Yeah, a fairly comfortable win for a Rangers perspective, I think, with Thunder Dodger giving them a good go. Like, they had to work for a lot of those sets, but yeah, Rangers' class and ball discipline kind of reigning supreme in the end.
I think as well, having the confidence to change between those. Having the confidence to change those tactics quickly really worked for Rangers. They got back up in the sets, and yeah, absolutely. A good game.
Yep. So that concludes men's League One for today. The Women's Super League kicks off at 5 o'clock with London Storm 1 against the London Storm 2. So we'll look forward to seeing you there.